Namaste friends, welcome to Banu Biology Center for True Learning. Here I request you to subscribe our YouTube channel Banu Biology Center for more videos and press the bell icon for latest notifications and updates. In a previous video, we learned the concept population stabilization and effects of population growth and what are important measures available to us to overcome the problem of population exploitation or growth. In that, we highlighted one important measure, that is the use of contraceptives. By using the contraceptives, so we can contribute our contribution towards the reducing the population growth. In this video, we learned about the concept contraception or birth control. What is contraception or birth control? Prevention of unwanted pregnancies is known as contraception. So many couples don't want to have children after the marriage immediately. Then they have an option in their hand, that is using of the contraceptives. The prevention of unwanted pregnancies is called contraception. Then what are the techniques or devices or methods we use for preventing the unwanted pregnancies called contraceptives? Contraception is the process, contraceptives are the devices. Let us see the characters or attributes of the contraceptives. How the contraceptives should be. There are some characters mentioned here. They should user friendly. Here, say either of the person are able to use them with comfort. Another one is easily available. The contraceptive devices must made available easily at nearby places. Another one is effective. So whatever the benefit users want to get from the contraceptives, that much satisfaction should be given by the contraceptives. Then reusable. Reusable means use again and again. Use the same thing or use the same device again and again for many times. Here the contraceptives should be reusable. Then only the cost cutting will be expected from the contraceptives. The another character is no side effects or least side effects. The contraceptives should not carry any side effects. If they have side effects, they should not harm the person. These are few important qualities of the good contraceptives. Next, what is birth control? The process prevent conception or pregnancy without interfering the reproductive health of individuals. Whatever kind of contraceptives the person would like to use, they should not disturb the reproductive health. They should not harm the reproductive health of the individuals. That type of process is called birth control. Next is about contraceptive methods or birth control methods. What different kinds of methods are available to avoid the pregnancy? Here, the contraceptive methods are majorly broken down into two categories. One is temporary methods, second one is permanent methods. Look at temporary methods. Again, temporary methods take classification like one is natural methods or traditional methods, second one barrier methods, third one intrauterine devices shortly called IUDs, fourth one oral contraceptives, fifth one injectables, sixth one implants. These are six categories fall under the temporary methods. Another type is permanent methods. Under permanent methods, only surgical methods are included. Here again surgical methods are two types. One is vasectomy, another one is tubectomy. Here natural or traditional methods are three types. One is periodic abstinence, second one coitus interruptus, third one lactational amenorrhea. These are the three fall under the natural methods. Come to the barrier methods. There are two main barrier methods. One is condom, second one is reusable barriers. Under reusable the barriers, so there are cervical caps, vaults also included. Third one, IUDs. Intrauterine devices are three types. One is non-medicated intrauterine devices, copper intrauterine devices. Third one, hormone-releasing intrauterine devices. We are going to learn each and every method in detail with better understanding further. Let us concentrate on temporary methods first, then go to the permanent methods. What are temporary methods? Temporary methods are used to prevent the pregnancy temporarily. Here, whatever devices persons are going to use only for preventing the pregnancy for temporarily. It is not permanently. When they stop the use of devices, so when they participate in the coitus, automatically they have a greater chances of get the become conceived. Here temporary methods are different types. One is the natural methods. What are natural methods? Methods do not involve in use of any devices for contraception are called natural methods. Here we are going to prevent the pregnancy without using any devices. That type of methods are called natural methods. Let us see how it is possible. There are three ways in which we can prevent the pregnancy naturally. One is periodic abstinence. Second one is coitus interruptus, which is also called withdrawal method. The third one is lactational amenorrhea. First one, periodic abstinence. Periodic abstinence is also referred to as safe period or rhythm period. These two are the other names alternately used in the place of periodic abstinence. What is meant by periodic abstinence? Avoiding of sexual intercourse or abstaining from coitus when ovulation could be happen. Actually, ovulation happens in the middle of the each menstrual cycle. By avoiding the sexual intercourse or coitus during that period, couple can avoid the getting the pregnancy. Generally, it happens from 10th day to 17th day of the menstrual cycle. This period, the period from 10th to 17th day of the menstrual cycle is called fertile period. When couple are able to avoid the coitus or sexual intercourse between these days, so they can avoid the pregnancy. It is about periodic abstinence. Natural method is coitus interruptus. Interruptus means disturbance. It is also called withdrawal methods. I mean, get back. Withdrawal means get back. Under this method, the male partner withdraw his penis from the vagina just before the ejaculation. Ejaculation means releasing of the semen from the penis. That is called ejaculation. Before the ejaculation, male partner need to withdraw his primary and with his penis from the vagina of the female. Here, by that, insemination can be avoided. What is insemination? The releasing of the sperms into the reproductive tract of the female by the male partner is called insemination. When this happens, the sperms do not release into the vagina and there will be no chance of fertilization, then no talk of the pregnancy. It is about coitus interruptus. The third natural method is lactational amenorrhea. When we come across the word lactational, obviously it represents the milk. Here, absence of menstruation during lactational period is called lactational amenorrhea. Already we came across the lactational amenorrhea while we were discussing the concept lactation in the previous chapter, that is human reproduction. Here, absence of menstruation or lack of menstruation during the breastfeeding or lactational period is called lactational amenorrhea. During the period of intense lactation, ovulation and menstrual cycle do not occur as prolactin levels are high. What is the main reason for lactation amenorrhea is the presence of too much prolactin hormone in the blood. Because of that reason, releasing of the ovum, further releasing of the ovum and occurring of the menstrual cycle is stopped for the short period of time. The chances of conception are almost nil as long as mother gives milk. If couple participate in the sexual intercourse during the breastfeeding time, there is no ovulation and there is no menstrual cycle. Then, if even the semen ejaculated into the vagina of the female, there will be no chance of fertilization. The lactational amenorrhea is more effective up to a maximum for 6 months. After that, the production of the milk may become so decline and the menstrual cycle will start. It is about the types of natural methods or traditional methods to avoid the unwanted pregnancies. Let us see what are the merits and demerits of natural methods. No side effects because we don't use any devices for avoiding the pregnancies. So we follow the natural ways. Another one is chances of failure are high. So because of not using of devices, sometimes if any negligence happens, the sperms enter the vagina and reaches the fallopian tube and fertilize with the egg and form the zygote and leads to the pregnancy. Average failure of natural methods is 20 to 30%. Out of 100%, the failure of natural methods gets 20 to 30%. The average failure of coitus interruptus, so withdraw the penis before the ejaculation from the vagina of the female is only 23%. It is about the natural. Thank you for watching this video.